Wicked, what's up, homie? Welcome in, welcome in. Let's see, Haunted made a new Forrest Gump waving emote. What's up, Deceitful Angel? Welcome in. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with the old guy. It's windy today, so the wind's gonna be blowing my table and I got an umbrella blocking the sun, so it's gonna get a little dicey out here. It's already started, it picks up the moment everybody hops in. It was pretty calm, and then you guys hopped in and it's like whoosh. Soggy got snow. Yeah, that's what I heard. Everybody's starting to get a little bit of snow right now. And thank you, Deceitful Angel, for being a first-time chatter. I'm not ready for snow yet, bro. I am not ready. I need to get me a snowblower at work before that happens, or else I'm gonna be out there shoveling a old school style, and when I don't like that geriatric type shit. You hear the wind chimes. So that wind chime is very special to me. That was given to me at my dad's funeral. It was one of his decorations. So, and his birthday was the 30th, and I hit affiliate on the 30th. So I've had a lot of affirmations with my father here lately, and I'm digging it. I'm here for it. But yeah, you'll hear the little wind chimes blowing a little bit in the background. That's just him chiming in. Literally. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday so far. There's the mermaid, the artist herself, guys. We've got, I think she completed like 3 other animated emotes, but they're on their little time scale to get approved right now. She got Forrest approved before stream. They're all pending, yes. So, and then hopefully tomorrow we can get to work on some of the sound alerts. Let me look at something real quick. Let me sit you guys here. I tried to set up the sound alerts with the bits. I don't see them though, so I might have to look into that. I got them set up. I think I need to set OBS up. I think that's what I'm lacking. I need to put everything on OBS. That way I can incorporate it into my streams. What's up, May? You was having some trouble getting the stream? Well, you're here, so thank you. Welcome in, Taylor. My mod Taylor in the house. Welcome in, everybody. Great to see you guys. Thank you for the support. Just got to browse sources in OBS and ITTI, be live then. Okay. Blurps, yep, that's what it was. If you decide to use them, has an extra step. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, those extra steps are hitting me as a roadblock. So I'm learning it though. We're making progress though. We're getting the emotes made. We're coming up with sound alerts. We got the badge for the channel. Hitting affiliate was a big one, so we were glad to get that one. And yeah, we're just kind of moving along. And I do plan on doing some gaming here in the future. Of course, that will be weekend stuff. That weekdays can't be gaming at 4 on the weekdays. I'm gonna keep the 4 o'clock time slot as an IRL, just chatting, and then we'll squeeze in some gameplay here soon. Play some Cuphead, play some Overwatch 2, stuff like that. That's what I'm thinking. How do your trick-or-treat with the kids go? It was amazing. We got some good pictures. Their outfits were so animated, and everything that we got pictures with, like people had the big blow-up skeleton cats and stuff like that. It looked really good. We went to see one guy. He was dressed as Santa, and he had this old-timey music playing. I shit you not, it sounded just like Cuphead music, but it was like holiday Santa music. So it was perfect. Perfect. We got some really good footage and some pictures of the kids, and they had a blast. They were struggling to see out of the helmets though, because they're like really big, and the eye holes are pretty widespread. So Coda was walking like holding this. It looked like he was like you know, because he had the little white gloves on and the helmet, so he was like this the whole time, but he was holding his face mask so he could see better. I saw on TikTok that someone had all Minion decorations and it was so excited about it. Yes, Minions are... So we saw the Kool-Aid Man. We saw a guy, all a big blown up Kool-Aid outfit. We saw some Minions running around. We saw Among Us characters, and I love the blow up Among Us costumes because the way when they're blown up, the way they walk looks just like the Among Us characters. So love it, love it. Despicable Me is one of my favorite movies of all time. Heck yeah, yeah, that's a good one. Oh, bumped the table. Yeah, that's definitely a good movie. Good shows. They've got series and movies, I believe. My kids go in and out of that phase. Sometimes they're into it, sometimes they're not. They're kind of back and forth, but yeah. Glad the wind's winding down a little bit. It was getting pretty crazy there for a sec. So Hannah, tell us which ones, what emotes should we be looking for? We've got Randy Marsh. We've got, I think she did a Tommy Chong one. I don't know if I've ever told you guys the story of meeting Tommy Chong for the first time when I lived in Arizona, but that was a pretty awesome experience. Hannah did some canvas art of him. I'm trying to sneak in Randy Marsh with his balls. Yeah, that's the one we're trying to sneak in there. We're hoping that one gets approved. But yeah, we met Tommy Chong. She did some canvas art for him and made him look like the pop art style, you know, like greens and purples and blacks, and he loved the art. I brought the art to have it autographed by him, and he was doing like actual regular signatures. So Tommy Chong has two different types of signatures. He has one that's just his regular quick signature. He put that on a big poster board for us, and we gave that to our father-in-law because he's a huge fan. But he did his artistic signature for Haunted's artwork. We pulled it out of the frame, and he looked at it and admired it. And he even took his phone out and took a picture of it. And when he signed it, he makes his name look like a joint. And it's really artistic signature, and we were happy. We noticed that because we brought them both home and was comparing the two signatures. Because I even noticed at the time, he signed the poster board really quick, but he really took his time signing that piece of art by Haunted. So, yep, Tommy Chong's got her art on his phone somewhere. Best we most saw was a 6-foot inflatable lobster. That would be cool. I didn't see any lobsters. Those inflatable costumes are starting to become a really popular costume, and I'm loving it. I remember our son one time had the dinosaur, and I did see the dinosaurs again last night, but now they're making them like 8 feet tall, and it's this one guy, he had the 8-foot tall dinosaur costume, and he was running, and kids were screaming. They were scared of him because he just towered over these children. Wicked, thank you for the 100 bits. I love it, bro. Thank you so much. I don't think anybody's done bits yet. You are the first to do the bits. We got Ray Boy in the top spot with the 5 gifted. Crazy Eel, first time. Hello. Thank you for coming in, Crazy Eel. Thank you guys for coming out for me. We got you guys in here. I am doing wonderful. How are you today, Eel? We were just discussing all of our Halloween costumes and shenanigans and what everybody did. What's to say, we'll figure out the alerts for the bits too soon. Yeah, that's one other thing I've set up to where when people follow, it should put up like a little rocket and it says so-and-so followed. When people gift bits, it should have an alert as well. Like I said, I have them all set up, but they're just not working with my stream yet. So I've got to figure that next step out to get that incorporated with my Twitch. So, but yeah, I hope you had a good Halloween, Crazy Eel. I hope everybody had a good one. Teaching an old dog new tricks, that's what I'm all about. I will not let technology pass me by. Even if I have to struggle with it for weeks on end, I am going to figure that shit out. Haunted the goat though. She's better at the technology than I am. If it wasn't for her, there would not be emotes because they got to be size different. Figuring out the animations, that's what she's good at. Those are the things that I am not learning because she is taking that and running with it. So, but I'm watching her. I'm watching how she does it. I'm picking up the cliff notes of it. But when it comes to actually drawing it out and sizing it, that's something I probably won't ever be able to learn. So, alright, it looks like we got plenty of people in the chat here. Let's see if the wind will allow me to get this thing going. Let me get all goofy for you guys. Temperature's not bad out though. I think we're sitting at 57 degrees, which actually doesn't feel bad because we've had some pretty cold nights here. So we've gotten adjusted to the temps being really chilly at night. So it makes these almost 60-degree days feel pretty nice. What strain? This is GMO cookie. So we've got 3 strains right now: GMO cookie, birthday cake, and then we have lamb's breath, which is a sativa. I leave that alone because that's all haunted. I hit that every once in a while. That's more of a daytime strain, and I like more heavy indica sativa dominant hybrids and strains. So it's gonna get awkward. I told Haunted last weekend I did a Saturday stream, and it was the birthday cake that did it to me. But yeah, I got all awkward. Was watching airplanes fly by and watching freaking birds and shit. Why are you using scissors? These are hemostats, and they basically hold it so my fingers don't get all nasty. I quit smoking cigarettes about 2 years ago, and one of the reasons I quit was because my fingertips were turning yellow from holding them, and it grossed me out. And so I guess that's kind of followed into this. I don't want to hold this with my fingers. I'll tell a funny story though. When I lived in Tennessee, which is a zero tolerance state, and I was a big old stoner as a kid living there, and we get pulled over by the cops, and they would just look for any reason to take you in or arrest you or give you a ticket or whatnot. I didn't even have any weed on me. This cop had one of these little hemostats clipped to his tie, and he walks up to the car and he's like, mind if we search your car? And I was like, yeah, I don't mind. I don't have nothing on me. I'm like, fucking do your thing, bro. Have fun wasting an hour. And this motherfucker proceeds to grab a little baggie out of his pocket and these little hemostats off of his tie, and he starts going through my car, and he's picking up every little piece of anything that he can find with these hemos and putting them in the bag, and charged me with simple possession. He didn't find a seed, not a stem. It was just green leafy particles. It even said in the arrest report that the paraphernalia was green leafy particles. So tell me that's not wild. That shit was back in the late 90s, early 2000s. It was like that. So yeah, that's dedication right there. They wanted me. Well, that's the thing. I'm a Yankee. I live up north. I moved down south. The way I talk, right there, dead giveaway. Hey, you ain't from around here, and they don't want you there if you ain't born and raised there. So it's kind of one of them situations. I was only in Tennessee maybe 2 years. Yeah. I got in enough trouble. I think my plea deal was that if I moved back to Ohio, that they would just charge me with probation rather than jail time. So that was one of the motivators to move back home. So Tennessee, yep, that's when I lived in Livingston, which is actually a known speed trap. So that's why they acted the way they did. They were hitting every speeder. I said Ohio, my bad. Yeah, no, I live in Ohio, where they don't give a shit about stuff like this. But I believe to this day Tennessee is still a zero tolerance state. I do believe they are. So they're still doing people that way. There's a musician there who lived in the same area that I live in, or lived in. His name is Billy Strings. And he's getting pretty big now. I don't know if anybody has heard of him actually, but he actually makes a song about getting pulled over outside of Livingston. And I think he even says the town's name in the song. He says the officer's name, he's Officer Looper, the Tennessee State Trooper. That's what it is. Ooh, doggy. I let Lucy out. She'll probably try to photobomb me. Hey, Lou, come get in your chair. If she does, she'll pop in right here behind me. You'll see her on my shoulder. Oh, here. You want to say hi, Lou? There she is. Hi. Yes, you got goopy face. Yes, you do. You give you kisses? Okay. Thank you. Go sit in your chair, Lou. You know how this works. She's about medium size. I want to say she probably weighs 55, 60 pounds. Meaty, though. She's dense. She's stout and got a pretty big head. Hydrate from Deceitful Angel. All right, let's get this Mountain Dew chug in. That way I don't get the yawns. I've been known to get the yawns as soon as I start streaming. I expected a chihuahua. I had when I met Haunted, I had a Jack Russell Min Pin, little tiny ass dog named Bubba, and we had to rehome him. Once we started having kids, he started getting jealous and acting all weird and aggressive, and we can't have that with the kids. So yep, we need a nice mellow dog. Lucy literally sleeps. I want to say, if I had to be honest, she probably sleeps 16 out of the 24 hours in a day. She is a lazy one. She don't care to go on walks. She likes to run the backyard. She'll run the fence line. I think she just does that because she thinks she's protecting us. She needs some rest from her rest. We say that all the time. She gets up and goes to her food bowl, comes and hangs out with us. We're like, you getting a break from your rest intervals? And then she'll go lay back down. We'll be like, go get some rest from your rest, Lou. Maybe I'll get reincarnated as a dog. That would be amazing. Let's see if it's going to let me gamble. Nope, I still don't have any points. I did get rid of, so I had, at one point I had Stream Elements going, and I don't think it was SiriBot or something like that. So every time I did the gamble, it would do it twice, and it would say once by Stream Elements, once by SiriBot. And I'm like, well, I don't want that to be happening. You want to be a bird so you can fly far, far away from here and shit on everything. We're hitting with the Forrest Gump memes today, babe. Ever since you made the wave. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to get me a stream room set up, though, because once it starts getting cold, we won't be chilling out here on the back porch anymore. But these will probably be the summertime vibes. Summertime, spring, and fall vibes. And just for you guys, Wicked is streaming tonight. I believe he's doing a dual stream with Castillo. So I think that's at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. I remember thinking they said 7, and I'm like, well, that's probably 8 my time. So Yeah, I think it's 7 o'clock Central Time, so be sure to check them out. That's where I'm going to be. I'm going to be doing some modding over there, so they're going to be doing some Battlefield. It's a 321. It's 321 for you now. It is 421 for me. So yeah, you and Castillo are on the same timeline. So let's exclamation. There you guys go. Go give him a shout out. Oh, I got to get my shout out set up. That's what I need to do too. We're learning. We're figuring it out. It's funny because Texas are on the same timeline as me. They are, yeah. Anyway, you guys can click Wicked's name, and then you can find his Twitch that way. That's one way to do it. But we'll get that shout-out command set up. I want to be able to have your guys' stuff mentioned. Texas mentioned? Yeah, welcome in, Toto. Are you, man, so that makes, I know Castillo's from Texas. You're from Texas? I know Wicked ain't from Texas. Yeehaw, yee-hey, yeehaw. Haunted and I, we stayed in Texas as we were traveling from Arizona. I think we were in downtown Dallas. I've been to Texas, yes. I've actually been twice, but the first time I went, I didn't get to see a whole lot of Texas, so. Take a look here at these. Okay, so those are the same. I wonder if I have channel points from just being here. I do. I needed that. Oh, I got my back to crack on that one. We have so much candy and trash from Halloween over us. Yeah, our house looks like a bomb went off, so you should get unlimited since you're the streamer. That's what I was wondering. It acts like I'm actually subbed to myself too. I picked up like 100 times today just from the do it again. So here's the situation, okay? At work yesterday, we had a lady from another facility come in. And she was like, hey, I've got extra candy that's already bagged. They're like candy and toys that are bagged up in these little individual bags. So they got like glow sticks. They got these little plastic toys, the rings that look like spiders, just a bunch of different stuff. Slime, they've got little buckets of slime in them. So she was like, does anybody, want to take them to hand them out? And I was like, yeah, I'll take them and hand them out to our local kids or whatnot. She was like, all right, I'll leave it in the front office for you. And she texted me when she did. And I went up there and she's like, you can keep the tub. I don't need it back. It's a legitimate storage container tub, full. Like, if I had to guess, maybe 300 prepackaged candy and toys in these little bags. Thousands, yeah, maybe even 1,000 of them. But it's a tub full, so I set them all out last night. I've sent them home with friends and family, and we still got almost half a tub. So we're gonna send some home or to school with the kids so they can hand them out to everybody. But God, they're getting their dibs on it first, and they're sneaking in there and grabbing a few packs and then opening them up and playing with the toys and eating the candy. So yeah, they got their fill, that's for sure. They are having a ball with it. But they are leaving a mess behind them, like a trail of shit. Candy wrappers, toy wrappers. It's funny, half the glow sticks don't even work. I think they all got cracked in transportation. So you grab the glow stick out and it'll snap, but it ain't glowing. Oh, looks like Raven just went live. So when I hop out of here, I might do my first raid. We'll see if we can work that out. I've been wanting to give that a try. I think some of you know Raven, the Raven Armed. I think Shazzy's raided him a couple times. I can raid now. Once you're affiliate, you can do raids. I just got to go to my stream manager and set it up to go raid when I end stream. So let me take a look real quick and see if I got that figured out. I probably have to do it from my phone, and that's what I'm streaming at. Yep, I click the three dots, it takes me to Stream Manager, and then I would go to that to raid. I do believe. Oh, Shadzy canceled. I know he's had a busy week, so. Oh, well, hopefully he doesn't wear himself out taking care of everything he's already got to do this week or this weekend. Oh, he's going to stream Monday instead, though? Cool. We get a backup stream. Thank you for keeping us up on that, Tay. I noticed he posted something in Discord, but like I said, I try not to do anything from the phone while I'm streaming. I thought about streaming from my laptop, but I don't think the computer or microphone would be worth a crap. I don't think... I might get the actual full screen view, but I don't think the quality would be as good. He's got a wedding tomorrow. I think he was doing something today. I know yesterday was when they had trick or treat, and they went to like a Demon Hunter, K-pop Demon Hunter musical, I think it was. Yeah, our plans, we're just gonna get the dog bathed, get the laundry done, pick up all this candy wrappers and crap. I think Haunted's gonna go take some to her friend after stream, so we can get rid of some of it. We gotta get rid of it quick, or else the kids are just gonna keep opening them up. I think you can do like 5-6 different bags before you start getting repetitious, you know. Like, they've only got like the same 5 toys, or the same glow sticks, or the same... So the slime, let me tell you about the slime. This shit's a problem. It is like the watery... Thank you for the hydrate, Wicked. Yeah, this slime is horrible. It's absolutely horrible. They've already thrown it on the ceiling, and it wants to stay. It does not want to come off, so we're letting them play with it in the kitchen for now. You'll take some candy, dude. I got it. I will send you more than you'll ever want right now. That's where we're at. We're going to finish that can this stream. Where do I sign up for candy? Diabetes. I'm going to end up with I should have diabetes. I literally use too much sugar in my coffee. I eat too many sugary things. You got candy corn? I'll trade you, May. I'll trade you for some candy corn. I like candy corn. I'll eat that shit. I think Thursday was actual National Candy Corn Day or something like that. That's one thing I learned working in the medical field, is those people, they get real serious about their daily crap. Like today's National Nurses Aid Day, or today's National Housekeepers Day, or today's National Maintenance Day. They have a National Maintenance Day, but I don't think anybody ever celebrates it. I'd be surprised for what I've done in my 20s if I don't. Yeah, same here. Alcohol alone, it's got a lot of sugar in it as well. Yeah, they say screw us maintenance guys. Just go fix shit. We're not celebrating you at all. I swear Nations Pharmacist Day is like every month. Do they do it? Is it a lot? Yeah, everybody shows a lot of love to them pharmacists. Probably the hardest working people in America. No, there's Hana just now realizing we got May in the chat. Anybody watching football today? I don't get too much into college. I placed a couple bets on Florida, which they won, I believe. I don't get into college. I don't know enough about it. I'm playing with the snakes and packing right now. Ooh, that sounds exciting. Which snake you got? And what all you packing? That's wild. May's name is blue on my computer, but it's orange on my screen on my phone. You got two different colored names. Snake is in plural. You caved. I'm special. You can switch the colors on different devices. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I think I did know that, actually. I just always keep mine orange because it's one of my favorite colors. If I pick a color for anything, more than likely it's going to be orange. I think I'd like Halloween more because of that color. I do love fall. I love the orange colors. We've got a courtyard at our work, and it's got some trees right now that are red, and it looks so cool in there. I only have two that I've had. Oh, Wicked's gonna make me kill it off. There we go. I cannot hydrate anymore. I am fully hydrated. What up, Gregro? Welcome in, big homie. Gregro was with me last night. He did the trick-or-treat thing. He got to see the kids in their glory, running around. It's funny because I got Ethan walking up at one point in the video, or my son, he's like doing the finger gun from Cuphead. He even makes the sound. I got out my big rescue right now. She's 7 pounds. Holy cow. Sorry we had to leave in such a hurry. My daughter was antsy and ready to go home. Yeah, it was pretty overstimulating. You got to think we were over there at Grandpa's. Our walking path didn't really have... We had originally planned on walking in a big circle. But my middle one there got cold, and we walked back to the car, and of course he didn't even bring his jacket. So we just kind of hit the main roads around Grandpa's and then made our way back. It got cold pretty quick after the sun went down. Oh, you had to work this morning? Yeah, that's rough. I actually went to bed pretty early last night because I didn't sleep too well the night before. Hana's been going strong. I don't know how she's made it. I bet she got some good rest last night, though. I just left to work on my car. Hope your day went good and quick. Yeah. I slept so good too. Like, I don't think I woke up at all. Woke up, had a little drool in my beard. It did. I cut out at 2 hours early. Nice. There you go. It's always nice when you know you can cut it off a little short. You're like, okay, I'm done for today. And that is W's. My son's been playing some Cuphead this morning too. I guess after cosplaying as them, they were ready to break it out and beat some of the bosses. So halfway through the game, he discovered we were playing everything on the hard level, and then halfway through the game, he discovered he could do it on an easier setting. Wicked, I think I need another pop. Ugh. So yeah, so then when they got to King Dice, he won't let them continue on until they beat all the bosses on the harder level. So I told him, I was like, you shouldn't have made it easy on yourself. He was struggling with the bosses. He got stuck on one, so that's when he discovered that. Hit it. I need a monster for those monster yawns. I sure do. It's so weird. It's like it happens when I stream. I've noticed it. I don't know if it's because I get all yappy. Maybe I get to talking too much. Is that a thing? Streamers get all yappy and then they get to yawning and shit? I'm gonna be cooked. I can't get this thing to hit. Need to drink some water. That could be it. I do not hydrate myself. That's what I need to do. I need to keep a water by me. That way when you guys do the hydrate, I'm actually hydrating. Make it work towards my purpose. Couldn't be the weed. No, never the weed. I'll tell you what, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab a water just in case anybody does actually do another hydrate. There we go. Now we can do it right. The label was falling off, so I just took it off there. You yawn because your brain isn't getting enough oxygen, so yawning just sucks in a large amount. Oh, is that the medical reason for that? We don't blame anything on the weed. You be careful driving home. I'll probably be off. I'm going to do maybe another 20 minutes. And, yeah. So, be careful, bud. Hopefully traffic's easy. I left the house once a day. It wasn't too bad. Does somebody want to gamble? I want to see if the gamble's working, since I want to make sure it's still working with stream elements. You got sushi for lunch today? Oh, you're going to have Haunted wanting sushi for the weekend. If we do it, babe, we got to do it today. You know, they're closed on Sunday. So, yeah, there's no points. Let's give you some points. That's what I was worried of, is, oh, it's not even typing. I was worried that when I took the one bot away, that was the one that was rigged. That was the one that was actually working, and not the other one. Let's do this. You be my test subject. Definitely rigged. So apparently it seems like I had the other bot actually working, and Stream Elements isn't working. So we have to fix that. We broke it. That's what I was saying. This is going to be a lot of trial and error. I think when I first set it up, get some oxygen. When I first set it up, it was I just put all the bots on there, and I just went through and activated everything that I wanted to activate. So I thought Stream Elements was my strongest of the ones, but it's apparently the weakest. I'm making you come to my stream. I'll make you all lazy and tired for your Saturday. Okay, it might be the weed. Oh, that GMO cookie is heavy. It's heavy, man. Dude, gravity. So you know what? Yeah, I need to break that thing out. I'll give you guys a show with that thing here soon. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe we'll break that out tomorrow. It's one of those devices that when you use it, the first problem, you're going to use a lot of your weed to even use it. And then second of all, because of using a lot of weed, it gets gunked up like the first time that you, like one time using it, you've got to clean it out. If you don't clean it out, it will not work the next time. Airflow on this thing is very important. It's a gravity bong. It's got 2 glass globes. You might have seen them before. But you basically flip the globes and it drops the water, which pulls the air through that sucks the smoke into there. And then when you flip it again, that water moves back down, pushing the smoke out a tube that you hit. And then while that's happening, it's pulling more into. So at one point you end up getting, you got to keep that thing rolling too. So you got to do it fast. Yeah, Candles is, I think his is a dab rig. But yeah, I think he's got the hose on it, and he's got all the different attachments. But he has a very, not my rig is simple. No, yours is pretty sweet. It definitely fits your vibe. It is a process to assemble and process to clean. We break it out on holidays because, yeah, you can spend a good 40 minutes to an hour just taking it all apart, cleaning all the little pieces out, and everything. But it's definitely a show to be seen. The thing gets rolling, and something about it, man, it takes you to the next level of getting high. I think it's because you're hot boxing it at that point. It's a bong instead of a bowl where you put weed. You have a metal bowl, and you can touch. So you can swap it. I did see the coil, but I didn't know if you use that for your concentrate or you can use that for flower as well. But yeah, that coil's probably nice because you're not inhaling butane, or, you know, you use a lighter and you can get black soot on stuff, and, you know, there's something about having that thermal heat. You can take off parts with the nail and use a regular bowl like a normal bowl. Nice, yeah, so interswappable for what you're feeling. I know you do both, but you like your concentrates the best. Amazing flavor out of the apple. We've done that before, hollow out some fruit. It's nothing complicated, just 2 pieces. For being poor and lazy, dude, I got so like the ingenuity I had as a child when I first started smoking weed. I was in drafting class, and we had these big cardboard tubes that held our drafting papers. And I remember I stickered it all up, drilled a carb hole in the back and a hole in the front, and stuck like a 10mm socket in there, put a screen in that, and turned that fucker into a big old like 5-foot bong and shit. It was horrible. I mean, it was cardboard, and the airflow wasn't there, so you wasn't filling it up, but you could hit it. Smoke a pickle steamroller, that would be cool. I'd hit a pickle. I'd hit the pickle. I would like to do like a pear. Pear would be good. I think a pear would be tasty. Neighbors are doing something over there. A banana. That shit would get nasty so quick. Break in half. You'd have to leave the peel on that son of a bitch. Smoke out of a grape. Oh, and of course the old foil bowls never failed. I remember I had that down to a science. You just take a piece of foil and roll it around a pencil. And then when you pull the pencil out, you just put a kink in it, and that gives you the little shape you need. It acted as a screen and an instant metal bowl that you could smoke out. It looked like a crackhead though. You're like, it helped in hard times though. If you remember, I said in one stream I couldn't roll a joint until I was in my mid to late 20s. So up to that point, I was just making everything a bowl or a bong. I remember as a kid, we would take 2 liters and cut the bottoms off, stick it in a bucket of water, and put like a foil on top and make a bowl out of that, fill that up. Dude, you suck that thing up, have a whole 2 liter of just straight yellow smoke. You lift it right out of the water, and fucking, I about killed my best friend doing that shit. He had never smoked before. It was the first time I ever smoked with him, and I did it right for him, that's for sure. I've used my dad's ashtray with foil on top and a straw. Yeah, there you go. You get creative when in times of need. Alright guys, I think I'm about to cut the stream just a little short today. You might lose me for a second. I'm going to try to figure out how to raid. We're going to go to manager. There we go. Let's go to tools. Raid. I think we got it, guys. Thanks for coming in.